Thank you, thank you. Good morning, everybody. As you may have heard, it was lively in here. I'm Margaret Lowe. I'm president of AtlanticLIVE, and we are really the 3D expression of the Atlantic's journalism, and we tackle some of the weightiest issues of our time on stages across the country. And I am, among other things, delighted to have left the cold and searingly wet Washington, D.C., to be here with all of you in this lovely, lovely city. Thank you for having us, and welcome to Race and Justice, New Orleans. Our gathering today is actually part of a multi-year exploration of race and criminal justice in cities across the country. We launched this series more than 3 years ago in Washington to grapple with the questions that our correspondent then Ta-Nehisi Coates raised in his cover story, The Black Family in the Age of Mass Incarceration. And since that very first convening, we've actually covered these themes in Los Angeles, in Charlotte, in Tucson, Houston, San Francisco, and beyond. And not surprisingly, these issues are real and urgent across the country, just as they are here in New Orleans. And this morning, we're going to explore what the future may hold for criminal justice in this city. As people in this room surely know, New Orleans has seen some meaningful change. The jail population has been cut in half since 2010. The murder rate has been dropping too. Despite this progress, New Orleans has significant challenges. The city still has one of the highest incarceration rates in the country. Black men, in particular, are still overrepresented in the prison population. And despite the drop, the murder rate in New Orleans is still among the highest in the country. So, how should New Orleans move forward? That's what we're going to talk about today. And we expect an informed and impassioned debate. You'll hear from people with many points of view, and no doubt there are many competing points of view in this room, too. Sitting next to you are city officials, law enforcement officers, public safety experts, racial justice advocates, faith leaders, and business executives. And at the end of the morning, I don't expect consensus, but my hope is that you'll leave here with a deeper understanding of one another's perspectives and some new ideas for how New Orleans can move forward. Onto much less lofty notes, much more practical. Please silence your cell phones, but keep them close because we'd love you to join the conversation on Twitter at AtlanticLIVE. The hashtag is RaceJusticeNOLA. And I'm sure you'll all have many questions of your own throughout the morning, so we'll be sure to leave time for that after almost every session. And the other thing I want to do this morning is to take a moment to thank our underwriter, the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation's Safety and Justice Challenge. They've made our journalism and this morning possible, and we are so grateful for your support. Thank you. And now, we will roll. We begin with a conversation about the origins of New Orleans criminal justice challenges and about potential paths forward. For that, please welcome Denise Shervington, President and CEO of the Institute for Women and Ethnic Studies. Welcome. Mary Moran, founder of Our Voice, Nuestra Voz. And Norris Henderson, founder and executive director of Voice of the Experienced. And here to lead the conversation is our journalist, Susan Solney. Susan, the floor is yours.
Thank you.